Hey all, in this video, I'm going to show you how to correctly connect your i9 voice changer. This is specifically for output to a speaker. If you want to output to a phone or a game console, see the respective videos up here. There's a lot of folks that have said, oh, it doesn't work, or the voice is passing through and not changing. I'm going to show you how to do it right. And I think one of the reasons it's not seeming to work at all, it's going to kind of blow your mind a little bit, and we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start off with the easy bit. First of all, if you've got a mic that came with a personal amplifier, which, you know, that's kind of a popular way to go, especially if you're doing costuming or something like that. It's a certain kind of mic and it has a connector that looks like this. Then the simple answer, and this will get you out of this video quick, and this is only if you have that already, is you plug that into mic and you plug your speaker, be it a personal amp or like this is a Bluetooth speaker that also has a 3.5 millimeter input, whatever, right? It's amplified. It has to be amplified. Otherwise you'll get nothing. And that comes out the headset jack. That's it. It's easy peasy. So just to show you it works. Test 1, 2. It's definitely working. Okay, you see, easy peasy. But I don't think it's the folks with these that's having any issues. And it's the folks who are using maybe gaming headphones or something like that. This is where I'm going to do a little education lesson here. Here's your different connector types. So this bad boy, look at that. What's that look like? That's a tip and a sleeve. Here we go, tip, sleeve. So your sleeve is your ground. Your tip is your microphone. The tip is the important part here. If your microphone is going into the mic input and it doesn't have a tip that's a mic, it will not work. Two different types of connectors come with a microphone tip, either a tip and a sleeve or a tip ring sleeve. Let's look at the alternative. Let's say I've got a headset, and my headset, it has a different connector. It has this connector. Now, this is for demonstration purposes only. I have an old headset, so mine actually breaks out separately, but I think a lot of the modern headsets, they don't come separately like this anymore. So what you've got is you've got a combined signal, and it's a TRRS. Let's get this out of the way in the background. So that's this bad boy at the bottom. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna put it in. It's gonna work. I don't know, I don't care. It's gonna work, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. So remember what I said. It's looking for a tip to be the microphone. When you plug in this bad boy, you're not getting a tip that's a microphone, you're getting a tip that's a left channel. Your microphone is actually up here on the sleeve. So it's an easy fix. You just have to get a converter that converts from TRRS to TRS, or a splitter splits out specifically to a microphone and headphone, not just a general splitter. Otherwise, then you're just gonna end up with two of these exact same things. So a headset to microphone and headphone splitter. They're all over Amazon. However, whenever I buy from Amazon, I always buy multiples from different vendors, different brands, because I never frickin' trust anything on there. A lot of it is garbage, and you don't know which one's gonna work. And if you get the wrong one and it doesn't work, then you think, I failed. But the problem is sometimes it's just the garbage that you buy. For example, I actually bought multiples of these TRRS to microphone headphone splitters. And the very first one I tried to split out was garbage. It actually split out the left channel back into the microphone slot. Anyway, I don't need to show it to you. So this is my one that works. You can notice that they do have the markings on there. If they don't have the markings, then you're not dealing with the right stuff. Now this one isn't a tip and sleeve, it's a tip ring sleeve, but that's okay because it actually functions appropriately as a microphone. And this will be your headphone stuff, but we're not interested in that because remember on this bottom part, we're going out to a speaker on that headset jack, okay? And remember, and this, again, this is the original TRRS going out to this speaker because this headset jack is designed for a headset, which is this. Microphone, ground, right, left, okay? So just use the original cable and go to this and you're fine there. But you must change this. If you want to go in with a tip that looks like this, you are not going to work. And it's not the i9's fault, although they might not put that in the directions. So it is kind of their fault a little bit for just not informing you, but whatever. This is how you need to do it. And this goes out to a microphone. I put this into here. Now I'm back in business. Let me show you the mind-blowing part. While most of you think, if I put it in like this, it doesn't work. you can get it to work. It'll just be really curious. Watch this. So I've got it into mic, and I'm going out to my speaker, touching my mic tip. Nothing. No, nothing. But I can hear something. Why does it sound like I'm coming through the speaker? Well, let's look at this again. It's looking for a microphone at the tip. But what is at the tip? It's the left channel. So, get a load of this. Test 1 2, test 1 2. You talk into that left speaker, there's your microphone. So it actually works. It's just not configured right. You may or may not have seen this other video of mine. I actually did an audio signal explained video. Anyway, it's essentially a transducer. So a transducer is your microphone, and that comes in. It's just a shaky bit. And then it goes out a speaker that also has a transducer. So it's just a shaky bit. So all I'm doing now, instead of going in this, because this is expecting something else, you can actually talk into the speaker and use it as a microphone. So hopefully that cleared up everything. And there's one other way to do it. And this, I share this with you, not for most people to use it. Use this. If this works for you, use this. For the last bit is only if you need it. If you really want to put it into the bottom headset, because you're like, I know the headset should allow for a microphone and 2 channels, left and right, just like on my headset here. Left channel, right channel, mic. So if you've got that, use your splitter. This would be where if you had it as a TRRS, this would make no sense at all. But if you already have it split out, you can take your mic and you can plug it in down here, and you can plug your speaker out in down here, and then it works. So it can work. And that's fine if you've got it like this. But if you're just dealing with this guy, it will not work down here. So don't do it. That's why I hesitate to even share this with you. But I share this in case you've got a specific use case, like you're burying this thing in your helmet, and then you really want to go into here because that's the only spot that really is accessible. You can do it that way if you want to. But to avoid confusion, I wouldn't do it that way. If you really want to see overall, I can show you what it would actually look like to connect from a TRRS headset microphone into the bottom together with the speaker. So now I've got my TRRS, and now I'm going to go to my splitter. Then the mic from your headset goes into a combiner along with your speaker. Go into the headset, and it works, right? But that's if you're starting off with the TRRS. Anyway, I think y'all get the point. I hope that helped. I'm sure that should solve the problems that most of you have, because I think most of you are probably using a TRRS to try and plug into this, and that's why you're saying it doesn't work at all. For situational awareness, at no point will this ever work in the bottom. This TS will not work. Not if you put it in here, not if you put it directly in the headset jack, nothing. Be aware of that. This will never go in the bottom. It always has to go in the top. Only if you've got a mic that is actually a tip ring sleeve will it actually work in that headset jack when you plug it in to this. So just keep that in mind if you own this type of headset. So now you know. Hopefully it helped out. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Take care. I'm out.